Alright, look guys, this is one of those times I just gotta make a rant video because people are being wrong on the internet and I just can't sit here idly by and do nothing. Alright, so this is the thing I can't understand, man. Mutahar made a video just recently where he says, I will quit video games if physical media goes away. And all I could think is, why is it that someone as clearly intelligent as Mutahar, someone who has built PCs, has a Steam Deck, understands emulation, why is someone clearly smart like Mutahar saying such stupid shit, man? Look, man. It's the year 2015 plus 8, man. We gotta grow up, man. We gotta move on from this shit, bro. Look. If you think that digital media is inferior to physical media, you're just not thinking critically, man. That's why the thumbnail is Omni-Man, bro. Think, Mutahar, think. Look, man, alright, let me outline some things to you. I got a Nintendo Switch with a 1TB SD card. I got 70 plus games on this thing. I still got like 400 gigs on it, man. I don't even think I need all this space, if I'm being totally honest, but I got it there anyways. So, look, man, I like the fact that I can just pick it up and take those games anywhere. I can play it docked, I can pick it up, take it anywhere, I can take it halfway across the world. I still got all those games. They're still all on that SD card. They're all good to go, man. Another thing is just like, when you switch digital games, it's so much easier, man. Like, you literally just close the game and open another game. How long does that take? Like 3 solid seconds, maybe 5 tops. Maximum like 5 seconds, bro. Maximum 5 seconds. Meanwhile, these people obsessed with physical games, you gotta like stand up, walk towards your machine. They don't even build PCs with disk drives anymore. That should tell you how far this shit has come. You gotta stand up, go to your machine, press the eject button, pull this disc out, put it into a game case, close the case, put your case away, then get the other game case, open that one, pull the disc out, put it into the disk drive, and then sit down, and then wait for the laser inside the fucking console to read the goddamn disc, and then start your game. How long does this shit take? If you're telling me this takes less than a minute, you're full of shit. This takes at least like a goddamn minute to do. Unless you're like a friggin' Philistine who's just putting discs into every case, this takes a minute to do, bro. In that time, you could like boot GTA 5 and fully load the game world off an NVMe or something. Alright? So, again, just the convenience factor. And then people come with these arguments that are just, every single time these arguments are easily dismantled. People will say stuff like, oh, I have a son and it's easier for me to share my game with my son or my wife because we bought a physical copy of it. But it's literally easier to share a digital copy of the game. If you have 5 sons and a wife and they all have their own Nintendo Switch or whatever, you could buy one copy of the game on your digital account and everybody can play the same game at the same time on different Switch consoles. You could have the whole family sitting on the sofa playing Zelda, all off this one account. It's literally easier. You can run multiple instances of the same game digitally, man. So again, why the hell would you not want digital, man? Fuck, man. It's just one of those things where I just am always fucking boggled, man. Like, look, I'm a 90s kid too. I was born in 91. I remember putting the cartridges in the Super Nintendo. I remember putting the discs in the PlayStation. The difference is, I grew up and I understand this as fucking data. It's just data on a disc. Data can now be much more easily transferred and duplicated with SD cards and NVMEs and disk drives. Let me give you another example. If you think about it critically, again, think critically here. Every single medium has been improved by making everything digital. Music, for example. Music now Before, you had to like buy a CD or whatever, and if you want to change the song, you had to get the disc out and put the disc in and skip to the specific fucking track you want. You had to make your own mix that has all these songs in a specific order or whatever. Dog, in the new era we're in, you can go on the Pirate Bay, download the entire Michael Jackson discography. Now you have every single Michael Jackson album. You can easily switch from album to album, from song to song, or YouTube Premium or whatever. They have almost every song in recorded media. Look in my eyes, man. Look in my eyes. You know how long I've been on the internet? I know for a fact every single piece of media that exists is on the goddamn internet. Everything. Every foreign movie, every indie rock band album, it's every fucking indie game. It's all on the goddamn internet. Let's suppose in this fictional scenario that's never going to happen, the Nintendo or Valve takes away your games. It's not going to happen because now game sales are 90% digital. It would be stupid as fuck for them to do it. Before you pull up the 3DS Wii U example, that shit was retarded. Nintendo takes forever to modernize. They have now modernized. They have a young president now. They're modern now. The 3DS and Wii U libraries, well, first of all, these are consoles that have two screens. Secondly, these games were linked to the hardware, which is retarded as fuck and defeats the purpose of all these things I'm espousing as to why digital is better. Films, for example. Why is every movie being digital now better? Okay, never mind the streaming services and shit like Netflix and whatnot. There's obviously that has a ton of content people like. But now I'm talking about curated shit. So what you could do now, if you're a smart person, if you're a dumb fuck, what you do is you buy Blu-ray disc, and you can only watch this Blu-ray disc by putting it into the Blu-ray player connected directly to one TV. You're fucking grandpa, bro. You're fucking grandpa at this point. Alright, look, if you're a smart person, this is what you do. You download every fucking movie, every anime, every TV show under the sun off Pirate Bay, then you put them on a hard drive, then you set up Plex with that hard drive. Now you can watch every movie you ever wanted to watch on every TV, on your computer. You can stream it to your phone. You can do whatever now because you have it digitally now. And if you go on an airplane or some shit with no connection, you can just, I don't know, copy the movie file or something. Just duplicate it that easily. Like, I don't know, man. The people who really defend physical media, I find 100% of the time lack critical thinking skills. They lack an understanding of technology, or they lack critical thinking skills. Mutahar obviously understands tech, so I'm guessing it must be critical thinking skills. The reason why, okay, another example with games now. This is another reason why digital games are better, and I'm so fucking glad I switched to 100% digital. I'm never fucking buying a physical media game again for the rest of my fucking life. Steam. Let's say you buy Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's on sale. The Steam Deck is on sale. Just putting that out there. If you buy Final Fantasy VII Remake on Steam, this is what you could do. You can play the game on PC in like 4K 120 FPS, provided your machine has that firepower. You can play the game in these maxed out settings, but then you could also have the game on Steam, and then you could like move to your bed, or say you're traveling or whatever the case may be. You can play the game on your Steam Deck, and then transfer the file seamlessly back to your PC, because the save file is on the cloud, and it always syncs. You just have more conveniences at your disposal. You cannot do this shit with physical game carts or physical game discs. I wish Nintendo would make like a power dock where it's like a dock with a GPU and a CPU where you plug in your Switch, and now Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is in 4K, but they're not going to do that shit because they're just not. Meanwhile, Gabe Newell, the savior of the human race, made this shit possible with Steam and the Steam Deck. God bless you, Gabe Newell. Look, man, I'm tired of dismantling these arguments over and over. I'm getting tired of fucking doing this shit. I'm tired of people not thinking critically, man. Look, if you are one of these people who's still defending physical... And this is another thing, man. Like, I find everyone who buys games mostly digital is literally playing more games. You know, probably part of the reason they're playing more games is because it's literally easier for them to just switch games on the fly. It just, that convenience of switching games inclines you to play a higher variety of games. It makes it easier. Masahiro Sakurai, the creator of Super Smash Bros., this guy now has come out and said he's a 100% digital guy. He used to have a huge, enormous collection of games, but this is the thing, when you're a person who actually plays a fuck ton of games, and you choose the physical route, you have all this space taken up by these fucking game cases now. It is so much easier to just have this shit all digital. It saves you space. If you need to free up space, you can just delete a game that you're not playing right now. You can obviously reinstall it later if you want to play it again. Like, you just have everything at your disposal with digital, and people who don't understand that, they just lack the critical thinking skills. They're not thinking logically about it. They're thinking with their fucking feelings. But this is what they gotta do. I give physical game discs one more generation. It'll last one more generation, and then they're not gonna do this shit anymore. The next generation, too, what they should do, if I was like the lead engineer of the PlayStation 6 or the Next Box or whatever, what you do is you make a disk drive version that costs like $300, $400 more. Because these people are saying shit like, oh, I'll give up gaming if they get rid of physical discs. Okay. Let's see how much this shit means to you really, bro. I would say, okay, yeah, there's a disc version of the PlayStation 6, $1,000 flat. And every fucking physical game should be like $120. Just to further emphasize to the customer as they buy the game what a fucking idiot they are. It should just become crystal fucking clear at that point. That's what I would do if I was running these companies, because like they gotta just slow, like right now game stores are like empty of physical games. The physical games are not moving. The digital sales are now 90% of game sales. Clearly, the industry has moved in one direction. But they gotta just like hammer the fucking point over gamers' head. Look, man, as someone who plays hundreds of games, I understand why people hate gamers. Because gamers can be ignorant as fuck and stubborn for stupid reasons, and basically just stupid as like a group. As like a group, gamers can say and do some fucking stupid things. And yeah, man, it's just like disappointing. Because Mutahar is a guy I honestly admire for his YouTube videos, a lot of his more analytical stuff, but like, in this one aspect of physical games, he's wrong. He's not thinking logically or reasonably about it, and he's just wrong. Digital games are better, man. Once you go digital, you never fucking go back. You never, because it's just way too convenient. It makes everything better. And, like, dude, PC gaming, the master race has been digital only for like 10 plus years, man. It's really just the console tards holding us back. It's really just the console tards, like fucking aging boomers refusing to fucking adapt to change, man. So look, man, I'm Mike Muhammad. Physical game discs are fucking stupid. Thank you for watching.